What are stocks? Squirrel wants to start a nut business. But Squirrel needs money to start nut business. But Squirrel do not have money. So Squirrel has an idea. So Squirrel asks rich squirrels for money to start nut business. And in exchange, rich squirrels get a small piece of the nut business. This is called a stock. Buying nut stock makes rich squirrels partial owners of the nut business. With this new money, Squirrel must resist the urge to buy a Lamborghini and instead invest in more nut trees to grow the nut business, which means more profit. Squirrel investors also get profits from the nut business. These are called dividends. Every squirrel wins. Stocks versus shares. Squirrel used these words to describe the same thing, like how this is garbage and this is trash. But stocks and shares are actually different. Shares are like little pieces of stock. If stock is a nut tree, shares are nuts. The more nut stock a squirrel investor buys, the more individual shares the squirrel receives, and the higher the percentage of the nut business the squirrel owns. Different types of stocks. Just like squirrels, not all stocks are the same. Stocks from big squirrel companies are more slow-growing and reliable. Squirrels call these blue chip stocks. Whereas smaller squirrel startups are high risk. Squirrels call these penny stocks. The stock market. This is where all squirrel companies set up so that squirrels can buy and sell their stocks. When stock prices go up, squirrels call this a bull market. But if stock prices are going down, squirrels call this a bear market. Basically, if there's a bull in the market, squirrels are happy. Squirrels like bulls. But if there's a bear in the market, stock falls. Funds. Much like squirrels on a cold night, some stocks crave the warmth of others. This is called a fund. A group of stocks, like the Squirrel S and P500, is made of the 500 largest squirrel companies in the forest. They vary from fruits to bugs to trees, even acorns. Any squirrel can invest in this fund. Squirrels that do invest get pieces or shares of all 500 companies. Most squirrels see this fund as a good investment since it's low risk, except when politician squirrel gets involved. Hedge funds. This is a group of stocks that can make squirrels a lot more money, but have higher risk of losing it. Hedge funds are not for everyday squirrels. Only rich squirrels can invest. Funds become more valuable when the stocks in them become more valuable. Why do stock prices change? Nut stock prices can go up or down. This can be for many reasons. More demand for nuts, price goes up. Nut business expanding, price goes up. Squirrel eats all the nuts. Price goes down. Even news can change stock prices, like reports that squirrels are working on something super secret. If any squirrel is confused, remember this very important. This video is not financial advice. Please do not sue Squirrel.